I'll admit I had no idea this even existed until recently. A fake army, an entire unit of painters, sound engineers, radio actors, and Broadway costume artists deployed into World War II, not to fight, but to fool. Their job, to mislead German forces so convincingly that they'd move their troops to the wrong place, buying time, saving lives, and opening the path for Allied success. This wasn't a movie set. This was real, and it was top secret for 50 years. So let me show you what made the Ghost Army one of the most fascinating and gutsiest operations in modern history. What did the Ghost Army actually do? The 23rd Headquarters Special Troops, known later as the Ghost Army, was made up of just over 1,100 men, but their mission was to appear like 30,000, and yes, they actually pulled it off. They built entire fake camps, canvas tanks, rubber airplanes, inflatable artillery, but it wasn't just props. They thought about everything. Yes, they painted the grass. They literally brushed stripes onto fields to make it look like tanks had torn through. They threw trash everywhere, mess kits, cigarette butts, fake footprints, anything to simulate human activity. They even hung laundry on clotheslines, socks, uniforms, jackets, giving aerial scouts the impression of a camp brimming with soldiers. And they didn't just set up these illusions. They rehearsed them, practiced them, and then moved them constantly to throw off German intelligence. They'd load up in trucks, change their insignia, change their uniform patches, and drive around again in circles over and over, pretending to be multiple different divisions. And they weren't alone. A combat unit was secretly assigned to protect them, men who carried real weapons and would return fire if needed. These were the true guardians of the illusion, making the deception look authentic, even under threat. Segment 2. Audio deception and Morse code magic. Now, sound was another battlefield entirely. The Ghost Army had a subunit from the 3032nd Signal Service Company that specialized in audio illusion. Using massive speakers mounted on tanks, they'd play pre-recorded battle sounds, tank movements, construction noises, voices shouting in different accents so loud it could be heard 15 miles away. And yes, they even rehearsed the timing. A truck would roll in. The sound would play of tanks setting up, then silence, then construction sounds, then engine rumbles, making it feel like a full division was preparing to attack. Radio deception was just as detailed, a unit trained to mimic Morse code operators in the exact handwriting of real units. Each telegraph operator has a rhythm, a personality, like a fingerprint, so they practice tapping into those unique cadences to throw off German interceptors. And here's the part most people miss. Radio impersonators, men would study German-monitored Allied broadcasts, memorizing the speech patterns, pauses, and even the mistakes of U.S. broadcasters. Then they'd